class. Today we're going to be working with the tennis racket and tennis ball. And we're going to be working on hand-eye coordination. So first, all I want you to do is grab your tennis racket, your tennis ball, and just let it bounce on the racket a little bit. And you can move around a little bit. You can make sure that you are keeping your eye on the ball, and try not to move your wrist too much. Just let the racket kind of do the work. That's what it's made for. Once you get kind of comfortable with this, you can move on to some other stuff, like you can start twisting the racket. And this is adding a little more hand-eye coordination because you have to have your brain think about both your hand and the ball. So, once you get good at that, you can go ahead and try to hit it on the side of the racket. And this is very difficult. I'll be honest, sometimes I can't even do it, so we'll give it a try and we'll see how it goes. So what you want to do is you want to hit it right off the edge here. And you got to make sure that you hit it right in the middle of that, or it will bounce off some other direction that you don't want it to go. So, like I said, this is a little more difficult, but give it a try. If you can't do it, go back to one of the other ones that you feel more comfortable with, because in a moment we're going to do another activity, and I need to make sure that your heart rate's up so that we can check something. So, go ahead and try it. See, not very easy. So, now that we do have our heart rate up, and we've been moving around, we've been concentrating, we've been breathing a little heavier, what I want you to do is I want you to check your pulse. And the best way to check your pulse is to check it at what they call the carotid artery. Your carotid artery is right here. You're going to take your index finger and your middle finger, and you're going to place it on the side of your neck, and you're going to find your pulse. Once you find your pulse, you're going to count. You're going to count each beat. We're going to count that for 10 seconds. So, I'll go ahead and I'll count the seconds, you count your beats, and we'll find out, we'll figure out how many beats beats per minute we actually have while we're using more energy. So 1, 2, 3, go. Stop. So whatever number you just got, we're going to multiply that by 6. Because we counted for about 10 seconds. And so by counting by 10 seconds, we have to make sure that each beat is per minute. So to get that, we have to take 10 seconds and multiply whatever number we got of beats by 6 to make it 60 seconds. So what did you guys get? It's definitely elevated, right? Of course, because you've been moving around and you've been, active. So that's what we really want to do when we're being active, is we want to get our heart rate up and we want to make our heart work, because that's what makes it better. It's a muscle, just like any other muscle. If you don't use it, you lose it. So this lesson's over. I'm so glad you could be with me. Hopefully the rest of the lessons go as well as this did, and maybe I'll learn a little more about the tennis racket so we can try that side thing again. Until next time, have a great day.